Hi guys, Bob for Bob's Movie Review here, and today I want to review for you Beyond the Reach with Michael Douglas and Jeremy Irvine. If you haven't heard about it, don't worry. It's a great deal this week on Amazon, only $12.99 on Blu-ray. It's rated R with a 91-minute runtime. And it's about, Jeremy Irvine is a guide for, a hunting guide, I guess is what you'd call him. And Michael Douglas is an insanely rich guy who wants to hunt. They kept calling it a bighorn. I'm not really sure exactly what animal they were referring to, because I think there's a couple animals they call bighorns, but I'm not positive since I don't hunt or anything. It's not as much into that, I guess. So Michael Douglas's character, you know, he's this millionaire, and he's just out there for trophy hunting, and so they're out in the middle of the desert together, and they're looking for the animals, and they're like looking over this ridge, and there's like the sunlight's in their eyes, and then you see like some dust fall down, and then you see a quick glimpse of a figure, and Michael Douglas shoots at it, and lo and behold, it's a guy. So I wouldn't say Michael Douglas is a bad guy by any means in this movie. He just doesn't want to ruin a deal that he's got going on for $120 million or go to jail or anything. So he doesn't really want to admit that this happened. So I think genuinely, though, he does feel bad at the beginning about what happened. And so he offers the kid money and a job, and he's going to send him to college because his girlfriend's in college. And, you know, he agrees. They're just going to pretend it never happened. But then he pulls out something. I don't know if it was a GPS or some emergency thing. And this sends Michael Douglas over the edge. And since he really at heart isn't a murderer, he kind of rationalizes, well, if I leave him out here to die, it's not really killing him. So he makes him strip down to nothing but his underwear and leaves him in the desert for dead. Well, I guess I shouldn't say leaves him, because he wants to actually see that he's dead, and he plans on saying that the kid killed the guy and getting away with everything. So I thought this movie was a lot of what I expected. I hadn't heard of this movie. I saw it was coming out. I watched the trailer. I saw the price on Amazon. I was like, no brainer, I'm picking this up. And it was a lot of what I expected. The only complaint I have really is the kid walking through the desert with, you know, for miles and miles. I think at one point they showed he walked like 30 miles or something, and he's walking, you know, not even jogging or anything. So that's gonna be some time, you know, and he's only in underwear. And I just felt like he should have been worse off. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they showed him like getting redder and redder and starting to get blisters, and he had some cuts on his feet. I just feel like, you know, walking 10 miles through the desert in 100-degree weather with no protection, things are going to go south pretty fast. So he's following him around, and he keeps finding all these hidden things, like some hidden water and a hidden cave and all this stuff. And so Michael Douglas, he's getting frustrated. He's like, why don't you just die? And he has to keep foiling all his plans, and you know. And so another really great thing about this movie was the ending. I didn't think it was very predictable. You know, as the ending was happening, I'm like, oh, this is gonna happen, and it didn't. And then there's another twist, and then another. And I really liked the ending, just because it wasn't predictable, and they kept changing it up on you, what exactly was happening. So I did definitely like this movie, guys. I think it's worth checking out, especially at the price. It's a pretty fun movie, just about a guy chasing down another guy, waiting for him to die. So for scoring this, I'm gonna give it a 6.5 out of 10. If you enjoyed this review, remember to give it a thumbs up. I always appreciate it. And if you haven't already, subscribe for more videos. And I'll see you guys next time. If you're interested, be sure to subscribe on YouTube, follow on Facebook, follow on Twitter, and follow on Instagram.